guys, so yesterday I had a bit of a rearrange of the shop and I think it's looking quite nice. Let me show you around. So we've got some items over here. These are really cute. They're made by a friend and they're children's craft kits, and she makes them all by hand. She makes all of the little shapes, and it comes with a little paintbrush on top and a set of paints. Oh, I've just messed that up. And a set of paints, and you can get different items inside. So ABCs, and we've got stars and planets and horses. Oh, unicorn. And lions. So each one's got different shapes in it. And I just think, honestly, for 6,000, that's incredible. So it's really cute. A perfect birthday gift, or, you know, just something to keep your kid entertained for an afternoon. Down here, we're having such hot weather at the moment. So these are little foldable fans. Definitely worth investing in. And some paintings. And these are made by my friend Shema. So Shema has a fashion shop here called Touch of Rwanda, and she makes so many beautiful things like organisers, makeup cases. She makes these beautiful leather bags. Seriously nice. So definitely worth coming to check out her stuff. Actually, I'll just show you now. She's got an entire shop out the front. And she makes clothes from both traditional kitenge, and also she uses Western fabrics as well. So you can come in and have a look through all of the different clothes that she produces. And there's loads more bags in here. There's a little changing area to try things on, and lots of crafts to come and have a look through. So if you're looking for a souvenir to take back with you from your holidays, this is a really nice little place to come. So yeah, if you go straight ahead through there, you end up into our restaurant, and just here on the left is the fashion shop. So I contacted the energy group like weeks ago to tell them that our electric pole is falling over, and they never sent anybody. They just kept saying, where are you? But even when I sent the address, they're like, we need a phone number, we can't possibly find you. It's like none of the services in Rwanda have ever heard of like Google Maps. It's like, this is the name of the restaurant, this is the address of the restaurant, all you need to do is come and sort out your electric pole. And I don't know how to get them to do it. So I guess like we just stay like this until the electric pole falls over and takes all of our electrics with us. Like the level of maintenance here is quite shocking. These bicycles are cute. They're Shema's as well. But here we've got some baskets that are made by disabled women at the Talking Through Arts Centre in Gikondo. I've done a video about them before. You can do a walking tour of Gikondo, and they also make these baskets. So very pretty. I love these ones. They've got gold thread in them and they sparkle when they catch the light. We've got some more of their baskets up here. Yeah, so I think it looks kind of nice. And then over here, I've been curating some bits and pieces. So we've got some pocket watches and tarot cards, just for entertainment purposes. I love pocket watches. We've got different jewellery. Sparkly things, as I like to call it. There's some more down here, and also these little gift bags. These are Kitenge gift bags that Shema makes, so you can buy one to put the jewellery in. So I've really enjoyed curating this. And then over in this side, we've got like an Aladdin's Cave treasure trove of slightly more expensive brass items. Very heavy brass items. They were kind of left here, so we display them. But somebody brought them from Pakistan, so we thought that we would put them on display at least. And then over by the door, we've got some more of Shema's items. It's really interesting all the different designs she has. Like down here, these ones remind me of the 1980s, like Stranger Things style. That is definitely something I would have had in the 1980s. And then over here we've got sort of more sophisticated, suave kind of style. I love these little zipper holders. Something that you could take to the office. And then this one here feels like moleskin. It's so soft. So there's lots of really nice things here.
I came home to find my neighbours having their septic tank pumped. This happens about once a month, but I was happy because it was happening at 11 o'clock, whereas it usually happens somewhere around 2 in the morning, and it's really loud.
Oh no, I was about to have a bucket bath and I've realised that my bucket has got a hole in it. Oh no!
Try again.
So feeding the kittens doggo food today, because there's an absolute national shortage of cat food. There's no kibble anywhere. No kibble, no wet food for cats, but plenty of doggo food, and they seem quite happy with it. I've been in my bin. Small creature of woo. You've been in my bin. I'm going to bin. The poop. The poop. Okay, roll back out again. It's all a bit too weird in here. Joining in the staff meal today. This looks delicious.
We had a bit of a disaster. We got our first ever booking for a really big event. We were expecting about 80 people, and the day before, my staff noticed foul-smelling water coming up through the grass. It turned out that our own septic tank was blocked and the pipes had cracked. Our wonderful friend Amabla, who previously rewired the property, worked through the night to save us. It's not really possible to get a pump truck close enough to empty our tank, and it's so badly damaged that we need to dig a new one. It was an added adventure just trying to figure out where all of the different drainage pits are located. There's no real sewage system across most of the city, and we rely on digging holes. And one house can have several different holes over the years, all in different places. This is our water tank. We have to remember to fill it up whenever the water is available, so that we always have water even when it goes off.
Try not to fall in.
An electric pump takes it to the kitchen and the upstairs accommodation. That evening, we hosted a birthday party. Our garden is truly magical at night. That's when the place really comes alive.
I've been spending my evening trying to convince this tiny kitten that he wants to play with me. He's very vocal about it. The others are not as brave, but this one's a brave little one. Our little mouses. Gonna keep the place nice and clean. Oh, you babies. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, you want to, don't you? Want to? Oh, you want to? What's happened? What is it? We don't know what we're doing about it. No, we're not sure. Not sure. We're not sure, but we're very cute. Very cute.
In other news, we've also been redecorating the Airbnbs. We have 2 upstairs apartments and a mini house. They're currently all empty, which is bad for business, but good for giving us a second to make them look nicer. Our friend Rukundo has been amazing at helping with this. He's our painter-in-chief. We've switched the walls from mauve to green and the floors from red to grey to try to bring a bit more light in.
Lunch today at the office is we've got rice and cabbage. That looks so good, it smells wonderful. Woody Hegway. Oh, good. So we've got these kittens and they are getting very, very confident in that whenever I leave the office, if I leave the door open, they come in and I come back to find this. So I know that one of them's been in because I come in and I find this.
So the day of the big event was absolutely crazy. Amabla had managed to drain most of the problem, but there was still an area involving a broken pipe that left us with a huge hole in the garden. I was absolutely panicking. This was our first big event and guests were due that evening. Amabla is a true champion. He rallied a team to create a solid wooden cover for it, and then went above and beyond to help it blend into the garden. Meanwhile, I was in the office trying to figure out how to manage the bar side of things.
So we've had to come up with a system so that people can prepay for their orders and drinks, and then we give them a number. Because usually when people come here, you know, it's small groups sitting at tables and it's really easy to keep track of who's ordered what because it's a table. But tonight I think people are going to be moving around a lot. There's going to be lots of fun, lots of games, people, you know, going into different rooms and different tables and coming and going. So it's going to be very hard to keep track of who's ordered what. So we're going to have a prepay system. So, you know, you come in, you place your order, you pay for it, and then we give you a ticket, and then we write the number on the order. So when the order is ready, we call the number, and if you're holding the ticket, we can give you the order so we can find you and match the correct order to the correct person. And then it's very complicated. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then if people go to the bar, they pay at the bar. It's quite a lot to think about, really. You know, organising an event with quite a lot of people. Yeah. Just popped into Brioche above Wine and More for a quick bite to eat. Got a lovely falafel wrap. So the amazing Mr. Amabla has managed to solve the situation by creating a miniature garden for us. It's unfortunately it's taken up quite a bit of space, but I think that's rescued it for tonight. And then once tonight's over, we need to dig a brand new septic hole over this side to service that side of the building. I think that's something I need to talk to the landlord about, because I don't think that's 100% my responsibility. It might be, but I don't know. So, oh my goodness, wow, what a fiasco. Timing, it's always timing, isn't it? When you're in the middle of something, that's when everything goes a bit crazy. We've got our barbecue area all set up. Look at this, guys, there are cars lined up. This is incredible. We're having a very, very busy night tonight. So busy, I've just been to the bar over the road to buy all their soda off them. We're going to take the bottles back in the morning.
The next day, my friends Pierre and Bonnenet popped over to play with the piano. It ended up with Bonnenet and our guard, Faustin, facing off over a game of Iggy Sorrow. This is what I absolutely love about the Cauldron. It's a community space. People can come and just be themselves, play games, play music and relax. If you want to learn how to play this game, I did a whole video about it.